Sound is incredibly important for an immersive home theater or living room setup, and TV speakers these days leave a lot to be desired. A simple soundbar or more complex system can elevate your viewing experience immensely. Samsung is a major player, and alongside their annual releases of TVs, they release new soundbars, so let's check them out. Hi, I'm Ryan from Ratings.com, where we help people find the best products for their needs. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest videos, or check out our website for the full reviews. In this video, we'll go over the best 2020 Samsung soundbar models you can buy, from budget all the way to the best of the best. Which model do you think it is? Well, stick around to the end of the video to find out. We'll check out things like connections, configuration, and of course, sound performance for our top 4 picks, and then finish off with a quick summary. If you'd like to skip straight to our test results, then see the links in the description below. I'd like to clarify a few things just before we start. First of all, soundbars and TVs are completely interchangeable. Just because you may have a TV from a certain brand, it doesn't mean you need to buy a soundbar from the same brand. In this case, just because you have a Samsung TV doesn't mean you need to buy a Samsung soundbar. Samsung also has slightly strange marketing, where the soundbar model names reflect TV model names of the same year. For example, there is a Samsung Q70T soundbar and a Q70T TV. This by no means you have to buy the matching soundbar and TV, as low-end TV models can be paired with high-end soundbars, or vice versa, or just as easily paired with soundbars from other manufacturers. If you are brand agnostic, check out our video here to see the 4 best soundbars of 2020. Now, all that said, Samsung does release quite a few good soundbars every year for a wide range of budgets, so that's what we'll cover in this video. First, the best budget Samsung soundbar, the HW T550. It is a 2.1 bar with good stereo frequency response, which is great, especially for music. It is a slim bar sitting at 34 inches wide, 2 inches high, and 3.5 inches deep, and should fit in between the feet of most TVs. It's small enough to not block the screen while still delivering impressive sound. The included wireless subwoofer does a great job providing bass to boost those explosions and deliver that extra kick. Unfortunately, the soundstage is just decent, since the bar doesn't have any side-firing speakers and sound seems to be coming from the edge of the bar. The focus is good though, so you should still be able to make out different sound objects. As this is a 2.1 bar, the surround experience is lacking. You do get decent connectivity support though, as it has one HDMI in, one HDMI out with ARC, one optical audio in, a USB to playback some audio files, and built-in Bluetooth. Overall, it's a good budget soundbar with impressive sound for its price point and should fit in a lot of setups. Now, if you want to jump up a notch to a bar that supports higher fidelity audio signals with a dedicated center channel for clear voice reproduction, the HW Q70T could be just what you're looking for. It's also a slim 3.1.2 bar at 2.4 inches high, but might not fit in between the feet of your TV since it is 38.5 inches wide. It shouldn't be too much of an issue for most people though, since it's only 4.5 inches deep, meaning it'll most likely fit in front of your TV on your entertainment cabinet. It has good connectivity, just like the T550, with one HDMI in, one out with eARC, one optical audio in, Bluetooth, and even Wi-Fi. Since it has eARC, it is able to decode higher fidelity audio signals such as lossless Dolby Atmos and DTS:X. In terms of sound performance, quite simply, it's great. It has a good frequency response with a low frequency extension of 47 Hz and follows the target curve well. The bar does have a 7-band graphic EQ, so you can adjust the sound to your liking. Although it does play lossless formats, the surround and Atmos height channel performance isn't the best. So if you're looking for that true immersion experience, there are some better options in the Samsung lineup that we'll take a look at in a minute. If you don't have the space to place multiple speakers in your room and are looking for the best performance standalone soundbar system, then the HW Q900T is a great option. It's a large 7.1.2 bar sitting at just under 3 inches tall and 48.5 inches wide, so make sure your entertainment cabinet can hold this big guy. Even though it's most likely to sit in front of your TV, it isn't tall enough to block the screen. This big soundbar won't go unnoticed, and Samsung made sure to give it some unique design aesthetics to help it fit in your room. With the cloth and angled edges, it has a premium look to it. It has the same connections as the Q70T, but with 2 HDMI ins this time around. So if you run out of available HDMI ports on your TV, you could plug external devices directly into the soundbar. It also has eARC for Dolby Atmos and DTS:X format support, and you should have no trouble playing all sound formats. In terms of sound, the wireless sub and Q900T bar deliver amazing performance. The bass gets really low with a low frequency extension of about 29 Hz and matches the target curve pretty well. It has a good soundstage and gets nice and loud with little compression. The discrete center channel delivers clean dialogue. But again, since the bar itself only sits in front of you, the side-firing surround and rear surround speakers don't do the best job localizing sounds around or behind you. On top of that, the up-firing Atmos speakers also aren't the best. This is hard for a standalone bar to do since it has to bounce sound around you, and physical speakers will always give you a better experience. Luckily enough, there is an option to solve this issue if you have the room for wireless rear speakers. That system is the Samsung HW Q950T, the best overall Samsung soundbar from 2020. It is basically the same bar as the Q900T, plus some dedicated wireless surround speakers, which add 2 regular and 2 Atmos channels, bringing it from a 7.1.2 system to a 9.1.4 system. Those satellites help you localize some surround content behind and above you, but strangely they act as rear surrounds. What does this mean? Well, in testing, we found that our 5.1 test files played out of the bar instead of the surrounds, meaning the surround channels 4 and 5 are assigned to the bar and not the physical surround speakers included in the box. The surrounds instead utilize the 8th and 9th channels, which don't play anything when playing our test files. Now, the bar will upmix 5.1 and 7.1 regular content to play sounds out of the satellites properly, so in regular content, it will sound great. This is an issue at the moment with our test bench, but we are actively working on a fix. Nonetheless, this bar has amazing sound performance and is sure to impress and satisfy most people. You can keep up to date with the most recent test bench on the full review linked below. So, in summary, the best budget Samsung soundbar is the T550. It has a great frequency response and comes with enough useful features to really elevate your sound system beyond the integrated TV speakers. The best mid-range soundbar that can decode more high-fidelity formats is the Q70T. It also adds a dedicated center channel speaker for improved dialogue performance. The best standalone soundbar from Samsung is the Q900T. It has amazing stereo sound performance, great low bass, clear dialogue performance, and all the connections you will most likely need. If you're itching for a bit more immersion but still expect the same great sound performance, the Q950T, the best overall Samsung soundbar, will be for you. So that's it. What do you think of this year's Samsung soundbars? Let us know which one you're going to buy. Again, you don't need to be tied down to a particular brand, and you can check out our picks for the 4 best soundbars of 2020 in the video linked below. You can check out all the full measurements for any of these products on our website. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel or become an insider on the website for access to our latest test results first. Also, we're currently hiring in our offices in Montreal for various positions. So, if you want to help people find the best product for their needs, have a look at the career page on our website. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.